I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I am going to show you how you can swap and then sell your CPen in the Bitmart exchange. I believe by now everybody must have gotten their CPen deposited in the respective wallets that has been submitted to the CPen core team. If you have not gotten yours, then you try to find out where the problem is coming from. Try to find out whether you linked the correct address and which wallet address you linked to the CPen app. It is very, very important. So for those who have received their CPen in their Bitmart wallet, if you did not submit your Bitmart wallet, maybe you submitted your MetaMask or Trust wallet, you can send to your Bitmart wallet, then you can swap it in the Bitmart exchange. All right. Now in this video, I will be showing you the step-by-step guide how you can do this with ease. All right. Now currently, as you can all see on the screen here, I have my CPen here. Now if I go ahead and click on the CPen, you see there is no option of spot listing where we can where we have CPen against USDT. If the team opens for spot trading for this CPen, what you do is you come over to this section, click on the trade icon, then using the search bar, just type here, tap on it, then using the search bar, you search for CPen. Okay, the reason you are not seeing it here is because it has not been listed on the spot trading. Okay, but if you go to your asset section, you are going to see it. All right, just exercise patience. I will show you the step one after the other. Now, since we cannot trade currently CPen because the trading has not opened, now I'm going to use another coin to show you an example of how you are going to do it. Do not worry, the steps are the same. All right, the steps are the same. Now I have pepper in my wallet and I want to sell this pepper. All right, let's take for instance that this pepper is CPen, since we cannot trade CPen now. So let's use this pepper as an example. So you come over to the CPen, the pepper, just tap on it. Okay, I mean here, just tap on pepper. Then here you are going to see pepper/USDT. That is this very one, and it is under the trade section. All right, so I will go ahead and hit on it, pepper/USDT. Now it will bring me to the spot trading section. Okay, then here already I have pepper/USDT. Okay, then I will hit on the sell button, because that is what we are interested in now. We want to first of all swap it to USDT, after which we will now sell it. All right, now come over to this section, just tap on it. After you must have clicked on the sell, click on the market section. Your own may be in the limit section or in any other option, as you can see on the screen now. So just make sure that you select market, and the reason we are selecting market is for it to sell when we initiate the swapping, for it to sell using the current market price of the CPen. Okay, now I want to sell all of them, so I'll just drag this arrow, this button from here to 100%. Okay, if you want to sell 50%, let's say you don't want to sell all of them, you can, okay, just drag from 0 to 50, or if you want to sell 75%, you drag to 75. But if you want to sell all of them, just drag it to 100%. So I'm going to drag it now to 100% because I want to sell all of them. So I'll drag it. As you can see, this is 100%. So I'll go ahead and hit on the sell pepper. Let's say this is a CPen, sell CPen button. So click on it. Then this message will come up. Just go ahead and hit on the confirm. All right. Then it says your order has been placed and it has been filled. Okay. Now you go back to your asset. In order for you to confirm, click on the asset section. Then try to refresh the page by swiping from up to down. Now you can see I have sold my pepper and the amount is 16 USDT. Okay, hope you can see it, 16 USDT. That is the total USDT now that I have in this wallet or in this exchange. Okay, now we have successfully swapped our CPen. Okay, you have successfully swapped it. Now, how do you now sell? So we're going to sell using what we call the P2P, the peer-to-peer section of this Bitmart exchange. That is one of the benefits of using the Bitmart exchange. When you want to sell your token, you will not need to maybe look for a vendor or someone who buys USDT that you will sell to, after which the person will now transfer money back to you. Here you can do it yourself. Okay, go ahead and go to the home section, then click on the more button, which is this very one. Now here you are going to see several lists. Come over to where we have the buy crypto section and click on P2P trading. Now while we wait for this to load, come over here and click on profile. Now the reason we are coming to this section now is, first of all, to add the bank account that we're going to use to receive our payments. Okay, now in this exchange I've not added any bank account, so I'll go ahead now and add my bank account before selling the USDT that I have swapped, okay, in order to have the money deposited into that account. So come over here where we have the payment, click on the payment, then click on add account. All right, so I'll click on add account. Here I'm going to select the country. All right, then I'll look for Nigeria. Nigeria is NGN. Then what is the payment method? Go ahead and hit on this drop down arrow. It is bank transfer, so click on bank transfer. Then these are the fields that you need to fill. Okay, here you're going to enter your account name, the account number, the bank name. Then okay, here's another account number. This is optional. Okay, then you come over and hit on input your email address here, and sorry, not email address. You come over, once you are done filling this, you click on send code. An email will be sent, a code will be sent to your email. You come back and input the code here. Then you go ahead and hit also on this send code. A code will also be sent to your phone number, which you are going to input here. So at the end, you go over and hit on save button. Okay, so let's try to see if they are going to send the code for us quickly. So once all is done, go ahead and hit on the save button. Now it says the account has been added successfully, and here is my account details displayed here. Okay, so you can add more than one account. If you want to add 2-3 accounts, you can add. There is an option here which says add account. Okay, so you can still add more accounts. If you click on the add account, you see this option will appear again. You add another payment method. That is, maybe you want to add your Access Bank, your OPay, your PalmPay, or MoneyPoint, whichever one, you can still add it here. Okay, so now let us go back to the P2P section. Now, since we have successfully added our payment gateway, come over to where we have the P2P. Then here, you make sure that you click on the sell icon. Okay, remember, we want to sell the USDT that we have swapped CPen to get. All right, so click on the sell option. It will turn red. Then you check from amongst the list of the vendors. These are the verified vendors in this platform to whom you can sell your USDT to. All right, now while checking these vendors, try to check their order limits. This person sells between 150,000 to 3 million. This person sells between 1,000 naira to 10,000 naira. This person sells 1,000 naira to 100,000 and 656 naira. So, and these are the exchange rates for each of the vendor. It is not the same for all of them. Different vendors, they have their different exchange rates. So whichever one that is appealing to you, you try to use that very one. And also, if you're selling, you ensure that you check their trade completion rate. This person has 64%. This person have 0%. I can't even trade with this kind of person. Now, this one has 95%. 95%. So I will go ahead and use this person's own. It shows that the person's transaction is always very fast and trustworthy. As you can see, he has completed 32 transactions. Okay, now this person that has 0 completion rate has just completed 6 transactions. So you can look for people that have completed more transactions. Like this person now have completed 173 transactions. Also, take note of this dot. If you see green dot, you know that the person is online, that is the vendor or the trader is online. These are the factors that you have to consider while selecting your merchant, okay, to sell your USDT to. All right, now I will go ahead and use this person. Let's see how fast it's going to be. Okay, so I'll click on the sell button. So on this page, we have the buy amount, and here we have the buy price, and this is the amount of USDT. The box wherein you are going to input the amount of USDT that you want to sell. All right, now what I want to do is I will go straight to the buy price. Okay, let's click on the buy price. Okay, now when you click on the buy price, here will change to naira. So what you want to get in naira. Already you have known the conversion rate. Since I have swapped and I've gotten 16 USDT, I can decide how much do I want to sell out of this. Maybe I can decide to sell, let's say I want to get 15,000 Naira out of the 16 USDT. So I can come over here. You can just use your calculator and punch to know how much you want to sell. But if you want to sell all of them, you can click on max, considering the number that this person has for sell. So in order to get this correctly, just input in your calculator. For instance, I have 16 USDT, so I'll just punch in my calculator 16 times 1,533, which will give me 24,528. So I can come over to the total price and then input, let's say, to sell 23,000 just for the purpose of this video. Now you come over to this section where we have the available balance. Then you click on the transfer. Remember that your USDT is still in the spot section. Okay, so here we are going to send from spot to buy and sell so that we can be able to sell it. Then here you can click on max. All right, so I'll go ahead and click on max for all the USDT to be displayed. Then I will come over here and click on transfer. So I'm going to move the amount that I have in spot to buy and sell so that I can be able to sell it. If you didn't move it, it will not go successfully. So I'll click on transfer. It says transfer success. Click on OK button, then come back here. Okay, so the 23,000 Naira, this is the equivalent in USDT that I am going to sell out of the 16 USDT that I have. Then make sure that you click on this button here and make sure it is selected bank transfer. So once you have checked all this and it is right, then you go ahead and hit on the sell USDT with 0 fee. Now it says for your asset security, okay, you enter a verification code that has been sent to your email. So I'll go over now to my email address and get this code, all right, and then paste it here. But before I go, you go ahead and hit on send code. Okay, now I'll go over to my email address to get the code. So I've gotten the code. I'll go ahead and hit on the continue button. Then you give it some seconds. It says the sell information, the financial price is based on the market rate. Yes, we understand. Then it's just for you to cross-check all these. All right. Okay, this is the unit price. This is the quantity that I want to sell. Then this is the total amount that I'm going to get, and my payment method is bank transfer. Then go ahead and read this. It says you receive payments with a bank account or wallet under your name. That is that bank account that we have linked to our exchange. Or you may order, or your order may be cancelled, or your account suspended. All right, so just take note of this. Then go ahead and hit on the sell button. So on this page that appears, these are my information and what I am going to get. Okay, once the trade goes successfully, then this is the payer's name, the name of the person that will pay the 23,000 Naira into my bank account, and this is the quantity of USDT that I'm selling. This is our exchange rate, and this is the order time. So you just exercise patience while checking your bank account, that same account number that you linked to this exchange. Once you confirm that the person has released the payment, then you come back to this page. So let us wait for the payment. You can go ahead, if you want to contact the vendor, you can go ahead and click here just for you to chat him up. While we wait for the merchant to complete his payment, please let us take this important update. Entering a project on time makes you stand ahead of every other person in the space. I have been talking about this project, the one you can see on the screen right now, which is the Delta coin mining, but a lot of persons have been neglecting this update. This is a very important update which you should take action now. It is mining. It is just like the same way we mined Pi and Core and some other crypto projects. The project is backed by a very strong community in the crypto space. It is backed by Internet Computer Protocol, which already you know is trading in the crypto industry already. So if you have not registered for this mining, I'm going to drop the link in the description of this video. You click on the link to download this app. Then you make use of the referral code that you can see on this screen right now to register. It is very, very important. And make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so that once I drop updates about this project in this channel, you'll be notified. So I have waited for a few minutes and have checked my bank account, and I discovered that the vendor has actually released the payment. Okay, please you make sure you confirm the person's name like I showed you earlier. All right, now here it says that buyer paid for order, confirm that you have received the payment. Okay, so if you confirm that you have received the payment, you come over here and click on release crypto. All right, go ahead and release the crypto. Then okay, just go ahead and click on release crypto. That's this button. Let's see what we have there. Release crypto. Okay, here you are going to read this notice. All right, I have received the full payment in my account and agree to release the crypto. This is just for confirmation sake. Then go ahead, hit on release crypto. All right, to complete the transaction. Now it says finished, your order is complete. So I have gotten my 23,000 naira in my wallet. You can go back by clicking on view assets. All right, now this will take you back to your dashboard, all right, where you have the list of your cryptos. Now as you can see, the USDT that I sold, I just have I have nothing left, okay, because I've sold almost all of them. So I just have almost zero. All right, so that is how you can swap and then sell your CPen and have the money withdrawn directly into your bank account. Remember that you can only sell your CPen when the trading has started. Okay, currently they have not opened officially for the spot trading, and since it has not opened, you cannot do anything to the CPen that you have in your wallet for now. Okay, so when the trading starts, then we can now swap and then we can now sell our CPen in exchange for real cash. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please you click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then you turn on the notification bell so that once we drop updates in this channel, you get notified. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being with me till the end of this video. I'm very grateful for that. I hope to see you in my next video.